are going to be fairly numerous. Tomorrow, the rain chances overall start to drop, so they'll be more isolated, but we're still going to be tracking thunderstorms for Wednesday afternoon, and then by the end of the week, we've got high pressure building in, and that should take our temperatures on the up and bring the chance for rain down. As far as the potential for high water spots or flash flooding, I do think this will be the biggest area of concern. So especially across central northern Harris County, then through Montgomery County, portions of Walker County, and then as you work your way westbound, Fort Bend, Wharton County, that definitely includes you. So high water spots, what happens is because the grounds are saturated, when that rain falls, it doesn't have anywhere to go. So it rises really quickly. The nice thing is because we did have some big recovery overnight, we were dry, a lot of the water that we were tracking from yesterday had plenty of time to recede, so we're not dealing with anything major this morning. In fact, this is a live look in Galveston. Really nice start to the day, huh? But check out your waves. Look at the wave heights. So we do have a high rip current risk, and that is all along the coastline today. So you want to stay away, especially with kids. Definitely stay away from those waves. It's just too choppy out there. That rip current risk is going to be elevated, and it may be in effect even for tomorrow as well. Now, I am expecting with the daytime heating, the chance for these thunderstorms to fire up, bubble up. Now, right through about 6 o'clock. So keep your guard up through about 6 o'clock this evening. Then the rain moves on out of here. It's overnight. We get a break, just like last night again. So you'll wake up for your Wednesday morning mostly dry, and then these thunderstorms will fire up. Now, isolated strong storms tomorrow will be a threat. We will see what the National Weather Service does with the flash flood watch. It probably will be dependent on how much rain falls today. So if we get a little bit of a break where most areas pick up a half to an inch and a half of rain, manageable amounts of rain, they may be able to lift that watch for tomorrow. But if there's some spots that we see some training of thunderstorms like yesterday, that's what could lead to an extension of that flash flood watch even for tomorrow. Here's 2:30. So even for your Wednesday afternoon, school pickup, any afternoon activities, I know a lot of kids, you're winding down with school, you may be planning some things. It's not until Thursday where you really dry things out, and we should be tracking mostly dry conditions for your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let me show you why. So high pressure that's been in control across portions of the northeast of the country, it's going to back off. A new ridge should take over for much of the southeast region through Memorial Day. What we're going to have to monitor, though, late Sunday into Monday, we may start to see just the chance of a few spotty showers. Again, let me get that forecast a little more consistent before I add it to your 7-day. I would still think of this weekend as hot and humid, but if, of course, it becomes a little more consistent, I'll have to throw maybe some slight rain chances in Sunday or maybe Memorial Day Monday. Okay, the big story has been how hot portions of the northeast of our country has been. Thankfully, though, that ridge is going to start to back off. That's going to allow a big ridge of high pressure here locally, and that's going to take over for much of the southeast region right through the upcoming weekend. Tropics, all right, it got busy at the end of last week, right? Today, I'll show you across the Atlantic, across the Gulf, we are not tracking anything new. So we did have Tropical Storm Anna develop last week. It is now dissolved, so we're not tracking anything additional. However, have you seen our 2021 list of storm names? So Bill will be next, then Claudette, Danny, Elsa, so on. We will see how far we go. But we have already checked off Tropical Storm Anna, so the next name on the list would be Bill. On our 7-day forecast, temperatures today may climb, especially areas that see more sunshine and less rain, into the mid to low 80s. I think, though, most of you will stay in the upper 70s, low 80s range, especially with some rain developing. That'll help to keep those temperatures down. Overnight and tomorrow, we get a little bit of a break. At this point, I have a 30% chance for isolated thunderstorms, but the thunderstorms that develop tomorrow afternoon could still pack a little bit of a punch, anywhere from about a half to an inch and a half of rain. So just keep that in mind. We may still be tracking a few of these thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon. Thursday and Friday, that big ridge of high pressure continues to build in. That will take control through your Memorial weekend. That's Saturday and Sunday. Temps are building back into the 90s, just about the same for your Memorial Monday. Again, if our pattern becomes a little more consistent, where we could see a few thunderstorms kind of fight their way in, we'll have to bump that up for Sunday and Monday. I steered clear of it for today, also to give us a little bit of hope for the extended 7-day. I'm going to take you back to the radar. Because again, if you're just tuning in, I know how this Facebook Live works. Sometimes you catch in just late. I'll show you that flash flood watch is in effect for Montgomery, Harris County, and then all areas to the west and the southwest. So if you are driving in Fort Bend County today, if you live in Waller County, make sure you're paying close attention to the forecast, because a quick 1 to 2 inches of rain will lead to high water spots. There could be isolated amounts that get more than that. I'm not expecting those big accumulations like yesterday, like 5, 6+ inches of rain. I'm not expecting that today, but we'll have to monitor the forecast. It's that time of the year. We have a lot of energy to work with, okay? All these Gulf showers moving out of the Gulf, these southerly winds kicking this up, and with some daytime heating, the atmosphere is ripe to see some of these thunderstorms quickly fire up and quickly dump about 1 to 2 inches of rain. Typically, we'd be able to handle that amount of rain, but because we've been so wet, that's what makes it prone for either flash flooding or isolated street flooding. Already picking up some of those shower activities from Brazoria County, pushing now into Fort Bend County. Richmond, Rosenberg, heads up, this is heading your way. Sienna Plantation towards Sugar Land, most of this is drifting your direction. 288, which was just problematic yesterday, getting a big break this morning. However, all of this rain is moving in from the south, so we're going to have to monitor that pretty closely. Most of our rainfall totals yesterday were manageable, but it was the isolated amounts that were upwards of 6, 7 inches of rain that just made it treacherous out there. It really did. Across portions of the Gulf Freeway, 1 to 2 inches of rain, but there were those isolated spots above that. So again, for today, keep your guard up. High water spots could seriously be a threat once we head into your afternoon hours. Grounds are extremely saturated. We don't get this rain out of here until your latter part of the work week. Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll still be tracking some of these scattered storms. All right, we're going to keep you updated here throughout the day, but again, that flash flood watch through 7 o'clock this evening.